Hello everybody. I'm not in Discord, I know this. I am actually still getting stuff 100% ready because I am atrocious and almost forgot the stream. I literally started opening things with a minute to go. I am now in game. So I'm gonna real quick just put in the admin password. Chat remember as well. Wonderful. I'm having one of those days, everybody. It's gonna be one of those days. So, how are we all today? We are on Dusty Cove today. Hopefully that's gonna decide it wants to work. Nope. Doesn't want to work with the keybind I have. Why does it not want to work with the keybind I have? Settings. Hotkeys. Enable global hotkeys works for some reason. Okay. And I'm now in Discord. Hello, Matthew and Monster and Chris, who are all in Discord. Been having a day. I've been having a day. Matthew can't hear me. That's... Matthew, turn on your speakers. Hello, Cody, Jess's Monster, Bunny Master, Matthew Campbell, Gamer Dragon, George. As you can see, we've got a couple of new mods. We got the class megas on the server. We did figure out what was causing the error of doom yesterday. And for people who are wondering what causes the error of doom in the Massey pack, it's actually the cultivator. Specifically, the left-hand side of the cultivator. It seems like Black Sheep forgot to turn off a collision or something. And unfortunately, that causes the error of doom, which was breaking the server quite badly and causing all sorts of frame rate issues. So hopefully we won't have any frame rate problems today. Also now on the server are, by my insistence, a secret. Let's join Carturix with the troll join. Also now on the server is the Massey Massey 240s, because I love those things. I best double check that my sounds are going to work now, because they tend not to. They weren't going to work. Haha! What's this? A 3090. Wonderful. Hello, Jag980. So whoever was demanding the 3090, the 3000 yesterday, is getting a 3000 today instead. Hello, Fahidal, Chris the Irish Gamer. Hello, Ford. What needs to be done on the server? I don't know. Let's see. Me and Carturks are there. Chris is going somewhere. Monster's over at the BGA. Matthew is doing a barley harvest. So, can we afford a baler, Mons? Can we afford the Massey baler? Because I'd quite like to get some, to break my usual rule of no balers. Holy cow, that thing's 50 grand!
GK.
Howie now, Sim? Howie now? Who's joining the game right now? Ford is joining! We do have the T-dubs for those of you who are Ford fans. I've screwed up now and I'm gonna have to reset my sound again.
Lol. Great start as usual.
Well, it's technically not my fault. It's a problem with the game. What's the password?
Surprise me.
It is Tanktor, but you do need to have the correct mods. Let's grab a Massey trailer here.
We found out what the problem was anyways with the cultivators.
Yes, they forgot to turn off collisions or something on one of the decals.
Hopefully.
Me and Landy were investigating on TeamSpeak last night. This is how we figure stuff out. It's just like, hey, there's a problem with this. How does it break? Okay, well it happens when you fold it or unfold it, and we'll just faff about for half an hour and figure it out. You never played on this map before? I have yesterday, and I haven't actually done my spotlight on it, so I'm kind of intentionally not showing off much. Well done, Simulate. You broke cattle and crops already.
It's crashed a few times for me already. Little bugs and stuff.
I haven't had any real problems. I had, like, the Triggy's now joining as well as At Home Gaming. I'm just gonna leave these sync up for a minute. Cattle crops I had no real issues with. I know that like it's a tech demo, so it's kind of intended to break. Somebody in the comments of that video was saying, "Oh, why are you paying like $36 for a demo or €33 for a demo?" I said, "Well, it's not really a demo as such. Can you join us? Yes, Scott, you can join the Discord voice. I'm not allowing public mics right now, but I might hop into the normal voice server later. Am I using my wheel? No. I couldn't be bothered setting it up today.
Keyboard for the win.
I'm using the WASD wheel. Cattle and Crops, it's a tech demo. It's something that you rarely see. There's very few games that actually release manual ignition and IC ignition conflict with each other. There's very few games that actually release a tech demo. And the entire purpose of Cattle and Crops releasing the tech demo was to test their own servers. It wasn't kind of a, you know, oh well, you've bought into the game, here's our tech demo. It was, we need to test the server, so here's a file. It just so happens to be our tech demo. You know, congratulations, you can try out the game, thanks for backing us.
From what I've seen of it so far, it is nice, like it is good, it has a lot of potential as well.
It's, yeah. I mean, my main concern was the deformable terrain, and that it would cause major issues. It doesn't really.
It runs absolutely smooth.
Yeah, it runs a lot smoother than I kind of anticipated. Cartoonix is coming along with a bigger trailer. If we get the trail harvester, we could do silage. We, I believe, have trail harvesters. And we were doing silage for most of yesterday. I've just realised that Matthew isn't, in fact... Matthew's not harvesting. Carturix. We've done a dome. By later, do I mean after the stream? What do I mean by later? Yeah, after the stream. The field died. Yeah, that tends to happen. Alright, people with trailers, start making U-turns. Because we're all headed to a field that has nothing going on.
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
Hello, Catered 4. And yeah, FS18, not on PC or console, and I have de-blacklisted console, by the way. So you guys don't need to try and work your way around it anymore. Just because I was having to approve like half the comments on the mod spotlight.
Stop.
Does the CSZ pack work on the Massey front loader? I don't know, I haven't tried it, Scott. Do I have a license? No.
Need to sit down later on and have a look at that Italian map as well.
I need to actually get tomorrow's videos rendered. I rendered out this evening's video. There's going to be a video at 8 o'clock. I hope you guys are enjoying. By the way, I've been asking this on Discord, and I might as well ask it in the stream as well. Are you guys enjoying the kind of quick fire mod spotlights that I've been doing? Like 5 minutes, and here's a mod, and here's how it works on a very basic level, and here's my really quick first thoughts. Because I could do more of them. They're like in total about half an hour to make, including rendering time and uploading time, and all that kind of stuff. Have I seen the Ronin? Yes, and oh my god, that's a mod spotlight you guys are gonna watch. That's gonna be actually the last of the tractors. I've broken my sound again.
That seems to be happening a lot lately. When you try to tab out stuff, it just goes dead.
I know why it is. It's the game actually stops when you're syncing. So if you tabbed out while the sync finishes, it's like, okay, well you don't have sound then.
Come on, guys, see if we can get a like spike.
The Massey pack is a bit of a mess. It's a real shame. Yeah, they kind of rushed it out, and it's obvious that they rushed it a bit. Can you use the Massey 3000? Nope. Nope. Not going to use the 3000. Uh-oh. Hello, Dusty Dave. How are you doing today? So we've got the map maker here. Will I do a review on the Renault? That's actually the video coming up at 8 o'clock. That's the 8 o'clock video tonight is the Renault. And my god, do I dislike it. Spoiler alert. It's a hot mess on multiple levels. To be quite blunt. How's the silage going? It's going well.
I'm sure we'll see a V2 with that Massey pack coming out in a couple of weeks as well.
I sincerely hope so, because it'd be a shame if it doesn't get updated. I don't know where I'm going here. Ford's found a T-dub.
Yes, no, PC, Aiden.
We're on PC, Aiden. We're the mods for the Mon contest. For those of you on consoles, because I did put it in the first couple of videos, I've kind of neglected to do so since. And what do I think of the map? I'm intentionally kind of being a bit
big
restricted with what I'm looking at the moment, because I haven't actually done the first look and map tour and all that kind of stuff. It's good. I really like it. I think for like 6 weeks work, it's stunning. And now I'm getting a 60 FPS, or well 50 because stream. Yesterday I was getting major frame rate issues. And that was down to the Massey pack. We get to wait for the 698. We could, but we're trying to save up for a baler. Mad Alex is joining the game. Hello, Mad Alex. This is a public game. Oh my god, not again. This is a public game. I've killed the sounds again.
JJ.
Wonderful. Are there any like harvestable fields at the moment? Because I'd like to be able to do harvest. Growth field 43 is in. Dave is on patrol. A lot of the fields that are ready to harvest are corn. Field 1. Field 1 says it's growing. Where's the main yard? I've got a bit turned around and lost. How do you get the MT700E RainbowDave special? It's on Mod Hoster, or if you put !MP mods into the server, or into the chat, you'll get a link to all the mods. You like the maize harvest a bit too much. It seems like that, Dave, yes. Where on earth am I trying to go? At Home Gaming, you can go find your way to a field. I'm gonna be investigating for a bit, because I'm a bit lost. And by a bit lost, I mean horrifically lost. Okay, so there's the harvesters. Where's the... Aha! Cyrus is joining the game. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, do hit the like button, do hit subscribe. Black Sheep, yes, they have said that the Masseys will be out on console. That's why they got the funky IC going, or the funky mouse controls going on. Unfortunately, the pack is a bit of a mess, and I hope there's a V2 before they even try to bring it out on console, because they need to fix the errors first. Found the maize harvester.
I need to try that one as well. I haven't tried that maize harvester yet.
Stop ignoring him. I'm not ignoring anybody. It's just chat's moving a bit quickly. Was the cultivator the error? Yes, Pizza. Don't use the Massey Pack cultivator, guys. It's simply put a hot mess. It's problematic to say the least. Okay, what fields need doing now? 43 and 10. Is there a way to 43 through 44? No, it looks like I gotta go down to the roundabout and up. What should you plant in field 44? Something that could be done with a normal harvester, please. I'm not a chat reading robot. I'm trying to keep track of 2 chats, a Discord, a stream, and it's a bit of a mess. Have I seen the Beat Harvester? Yes, I haven't officially looked at it yet.
Not before to though. I haven't tried it myself either.
There's no server issues, Dave. I looked at the log after the stream because I was seeing how bad the Massey pack had done. Audio file's too big. Well, yeah. I can send you over the actual server-side log if you want, Dave. Hello, hello, Faye. Good morning. Grasshead is joining the server. No, the trailers are not the problem. It's actually the cultivator is the problem.
There is a bit of a glitch. He's right there. There is a bit of a glitch with the trailers.
There is a fill level glitch with the trailers for some reason. But that's not the actual error. What's Brad's birthday? Happy birthday, Brad, if you're here.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it was Brad's birthday yesterday. Can do. Awesome. I'll download it after the stream and send it on to you on Steam, probably. Or well, actually Discord, because it's easier to send a file on Discord. Hello, Ninja Monkey 3 Gaming. For once, I actually managed to sign out of Steam before I started doing anything else today. So I don't need to. I don't need to tab out. I don't need to sign out of Steam for once, which is nice. Hello, Jack Barron. I don't know what this error on Penburn's about. Merry Christmas. It felt like Christmas on Friday. Oh my god.
I'll stop.
Are the Fords coming to console? I think Matt's looking into it. I don't know if 100% they will be coming, but he's looking into it for sure. How to join the server! Exclamation mark MP in the chat.
But the old chat is flying by, isn't it? Today?
Yeah. The password is not tractor, it's tanktor. It's like tank tractor. Wood chips in a grass field. Interesting. Ninja Monkey 3 Gaming, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Right, let's get this all set up here.
Do you notice that with the when you fast forward in Cackling Crops, do you notice the lighting and stuff and the sun?
I didn't actually fast forward in Cackling Crops. I kind of looked at the very basic stuff. I'm kind of waiting.
You do get a chance.
I'm kind of waiting for Not 9 first.
That you said that's up later this month, isn't it? Or something.
They're planning on getting onto Steam this month. Is there 2 of me on the map? If there's 2 of me on the map, it means there's 2 Cyrus. For sure, there's... yeah, it seems like some people have desynced slightly. Don't worry, it's fine. If you use the old Fen 1000 on Dusty Cove, it crashes the game. Ah, interesting. This is a real stress test, because these are all unproven mods, for the most part. Grasshead's joining the game to add another mat to the server, because... Hey, why not have more mats? It's like the key in Invasion a while back, and that day the entire chat was Norwegian.
It's like my old job that I used to do. It was 3 Chris's in the one place. Myself and 2 other lads. Someone shout Chris. We'll be saying, yeah!
Who is this guy streaming? Who's with me? That's Chris the Irish Gamer. And I'm RainbowDave, because I'm after shaving my face. My face is now less beardy. And slightly cold, actually. I've become so used to the beard that it's weird to not have it. Is anyone else streaming tonight? You streaming, Chris?
I might.
Because I don't...
No virtual. It's virtual stream at 8:30.
Is he?
I don't know, but I can check.
He said he doesn't have a stream planned until Wednesday. George Bailey the Gamer, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. You're getting ads a lot. Catered for, I know. Every time somebody sinks, I hit the ad button. Have I had a haircut? You tell me. Pizza Wheels brought me 3 trailers. Thank you, I think, Pizza. I did get rid of most of the beard. Hello, Brandon Sykes. How are you doing? Your YouTube channel, what you need to get going? Guys, Landy's... okay, here's what I know about tonight. Landy's not streaming, because he's in Canada and doesn't stream on the weekends, and he's in Canada. VF doesn't have a stream planned, but might be. Chris said he might. It is cool how I control the ads, yes. I do that in videos too. Is Chris playing with me? He's not in the server, I don't think. And whoa! I don't think you can get in.
I'm chilling. I'm just chilling in Discord at the minute.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can actually get into the server now. I think it's full. Where's my beard? It's still there. I've got kind of stubbly kind of beard now. It's my summer beard. I've done a Bills T-Max and just decided if my beard's too long, it's all gonna go. So what percentage do you guys say this thing fills up to? Because I haven't actually used this to a full fill yet. 12 on the server? There's 4 slots left.
About 92 I noticed, and after that was starting to get a bit glitchy.
Okay, so we're at 82 now. I have noticed that the fill plane isn't exactly dynamic. At least on a server. Do my accent, please. What accent? I have many accents. Did I change my setup since the last time you were here? Possibly. I do have a new I do have a new-ish microphone. Blue Yeti. Whoop, there we go. It's getting bitchy now. Yeah, 91%, and then it starts going a bit mental. So if somebody with a trailer could bring me one at the moment, that'd be great. That was the wrong one to disconnect. Thank you, Pizza Wheel. I fixed the Massey pack. I found the problem. We've decided that it can stay on the server, but we're just gonna not get the problematic bit, which is the cultivator. Actually, that is what was causing all the errors. So the Massey pack can remain on the server, so long as we don't buy the cultivator. Used to be able to see a door on my steering wheel. Oh, I just don't have the steering wheel on my desk at the moment. The door is still behind me, and the steering wheel is just kind of down on the floor beside me. Why am I using the Massey trailers when they're glitchy? Because I can, basically. There's not a whole lot of reason other than that. I like the design of the trailers, and it's not that big a glitch, to be quite honest. It's a relatively minor problem, just, you know, you can't fill them up 100%. They still work for literally 90% of their fill level. It's just the last 10%. Yours is 100% full? So it is. Interesting. Who drove the actually, yeah, who drove the bloomin' combine to the field and just abandoned it? That's not nice. This one will stop filling at 75.
Is that combine like the
I
Vertex?
haven't tried it. I haven't tried the class combine at all yet. And like Chris said, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. So 86 of you here, so 50 of you are surely enjoying the stream. Hashtag combine abuse. Yeah, it's a combine, not a car, people. Please bring stuff back to the yards, because then we'll get everything lost. Otherwise. How do you get the hedges to work with seasons and change colour? Matt's the expert there. On that one. Buy a baler. Let's get the Massey baler. For making bales, guys, get rid of the bales as quickly as we can. Do I have a hard copy of Farm Sim? No, I don't actually. I only have a Steam copy. Don't have a disc copy at all. Hello, Machinery Channel. You use magic to change the header. Thanks, Matt. Could you at least post the tutorial? Cyrus, drive beside me, please. Cyrus, I've desynced. I know. Okay, let's do it this way. What are you doing? Well, now you just cause problems, Cyrus. But okay, that works too. Don't want your big trailer. No, I'm good for it. There we go. Is it true this is the only seasons ready map in the contest? Yes, Dave. I think it's also the only publicly available seasons ready map.
Oh? I thought those were a couple other ones.
What other ones? There's no other map makers that really knew about seasons.
Well,
I think this is the only seasons ready map in the contest and publicly available. For that matter.
nice.
Most of the other seasons ready maps are edits and private by their very nature.
That's something I want to get back into again, is seasons, and have a gander out now.
Now that it's out, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit all my save games to get it working properly. And Matt, I saw you saying earlier on that the existing snow masks no longer work, which that could be a problem. Sandy Bay, there is no public Sandy Bay edit. There is no public Sandy Bay version that has seasons. Yeah, you made this in 6 weeks. It's ridiculous. No, does that mean I need to re-edit Myth Thornton and fix Orchard potentially? How did you become mod? I decide you deserve to be a mod. Simply put. See, Archie. Yours works with seasons. All maps will work with seasons, to a certain extent. However, they won't have trees and the trees might change color actually, because they just have to be giants trees. The hedges won't. And the snow will just fall everywhere. Whereas with full seasons compatibility, the snow will only fall outside. And the hedges will, you'll sort that out. Well, I can do a temporary edit myself, Dave. It's not a massive issue. Yeah, as long as they're giants trees, they will work with seasons. What is the password? Tanktor, meant for farming on YouTube. TANKTOR. Probably not the best password for me to try and explain, because I tend to roll words and letters into each other quite a lot. There's some new stuff on the Massey Ferguson online shop which I should check out. You mean like the 135 model that looks adorable and I want? I've seen that. I want that so much, it's only like €20. I may end up buying it. Can I do FS70 with Landy? Landy doesn't really do MP. And as for RD Allen, I don't really talk to RD Allen. Landy, when Sim, Fang and I have the multiplayer back up and running, which we need to figure out what map we're going to do. See you, Kid4. No stream tomorrow. I won't stream again until Wednesday. And tomorrow and Tuesday, I was spamming mod spotlights out. Hello, Elvinas. Get rid of the U and you got it right there, meant for farming. TANKTOR. Do I know when the mod contest ends? Technically, it's already ended. Voting will end probably sometime this week. I would imagine.
2 weeks for voting, I think. I think it's the 27th. I could be wrong on that.
Well, the prize giving is in 2 weeks' time. And they're going to have to announce winners and stuff beforehand. Yeah, bales won't rot if there's no snow mask. That's another thing. Hello, James Colley. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Bentonwin's made a full transition to FS17 without any issues. Oh, Landy will be pleased indeed. As will Sim, and as am I. That is... That's a map that could be a bit too big for you, Dave. You won't know what to do with yourself once we get our hands on that and we're all playing on it. Leo Cloney's joining the game. I've just hit the ad button twice for anybody who's doing ad watch. Yeah, Jamie's pretty much nailed it with the whole "are they coming to console" thing. The modders themselves are open to bringing stuff to console, but it is up to them to a certain extent. There we go, he's figured it out. Hello, Pedro. Michael, it depends on the modder. That some of them will be, some of them won't be. The Masseys are planned. Matt has said he will consider putting the T-dubs onto console. He'll have a look into it. Although he said he looked into a bunch of stuff. Hello, TNT. You're gonna cause trouble, aren't you? Massey Pack in July. Fair enough, Scott. If that's what you just say there, it might be true. Hello, NHF. Hello, Venus. I said hello to you, I think, the first time. Hello, TNT. Do I have Massey Ferguson 3060? I don't know. I know I'm driving the 3090. And we got an 699 beside me, followed up by Ford and a TW5. Tech Mod wants the 1000 on console. That... Are you serious? That barely even deserves to be on PC. It's unfinished. It's got the handling of a cruise liner. Can you play ATSMP with the heavy oil cargo back on stream? No, I'm not touching ATSMP again.
It's just a hot mess.
Yeah, it's asking for trouble.
Especially now with the bigger trailers and stuff, that's just going to be...
Yeah. Hello, Fergal Kelly. James has a 3060 in real life. Very nice. I have the amazing power of one human in real life. Also known as me pushing things if I need to do anything lawn or farming related. The 1000 is such a letdown. It's such a bad mod. It's a shame. Cyrus, take it to the BGA. Ford's arrived and Matt is fertilizing for some reason. Well, Grasshead is fertilizing. Hello, an albino turkey! That's an amazing name. I approve. Streams are busy again. Yow, I know. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. It's like an RKO.
As well.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. They tend to be busy on a Sunday. Changed rope max to 40 and 43 in the XML. Should have been done. Sweet. It's an issue. What T-Dub does George Saunders has? He has a 25? I think. I want to say it's a 25 he's got. Yes, Ford has confirmed, and he is the Ford expert. It is a 25 George Saunders has. Hello, Jordan David. Yeah, Turkey's got an awesome name that I approve of wholeheartedly. 91 watching? More like 95. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. Screw 50 likes. Let's go for 100. Let's go for 100 within the first hour. This is going to be a 3-hour stream. Like, I'm going to go until 7 PM Irish and UK time. It's 4:34 right now.
We should do that. We should get likes back.
I look like a younger Paddy Lasty. I don't know if that's an insult or a good thing. Why are there so many people here? I don't know, TNT, but I'm not going to complain. Actually, I think I know. Made some subtle changes 90% of you guys will never ever see. Also known as, I put some tags on the stream for once. Will this map be on consoles? That's up to Dave. And to a certain extent, Giants. Isn't it way too hot to be playing video games? It's nice and cool here, and I'm wearing a t-shirt, so I'm pretty good to be playing video games.
It's not too great outside now, my house.
Will the hedges on this map change colour and work with seasons based download without you doing an edit? I believe so. Matt, Y, and Dusty Dave have been working on that. Yeah, it's the map, Dave. It's completely the map. You remind... How many Matts and Matthews are on the server? Well, we got Triggy, me, Matt, At Home Gaming, Karturix, Cyrus, Matt, Leo, Ford, Chris, Matthew, Pizza, and Monster. Who may also be Matt. There's a thing called TubeBuddy. There are many add-ons that allow you to see tags. Which is why I said 90% of people won't ever see them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, anything that's coming out on consoles won't be out until after the contest. The reason being, Giants wanted to have a fair and level playing field. So what they did was they basically said, all of the contest stuff is PC only for the duration of voting. So that everybody who entered has a level playing field. Because some of the stuff has scripts, they won't be able to make it to console. Some of the stuff is scripts, like seasons. That is never going to be on console, unfortunately, unless Giants like it so much they put it into the base game or make it into a DLC. We need another tractor. Do we seriously need another tractor? Monster, you've got the money. Have a look at Down Farm. I haven't looked at any of the maps in the contest yet. This is the only one I've actually even been on. Hello, Death555. You saw some good cars, some rare ones, some fantastic pictures. You even went past Buckingham Palace. Very nice, Death. Glad to hear you had a good trip. That stationary baler is amazing. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Leo, get out of the floor. Get a case 1455 XL. No, because we're playing with mod contest stuff. For the most part. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Ford, go forward a bit more. I found the issue with the Masseys, with the trailers. When they're almost full, for some reason, they only fill at the back. Forward a bit more, Ford. Keep about that far ahead of me.
That's an odd glitch.
Somebody's cheated money in. Who's cheating money in? Ford, you're as good as full. Head over to the BGA. I will require a trailer over here as soon as is possible. I'm flat out on mod showcases. All of the ones that have gone up so far, as well as about 7 more, were recorded on Friday. Everything that I've done so far was Friday. When's the next racing stream? Possibly Thursday. I really enjoyed it last week, so I'll probably do it again this week. And that's just a stream from me. I don't really, honestly, I don't particularly care how many viewers or likes or anything I get during that stream. That is just me having a bit of fun and doing a stream 100% for me. And I love it. It's the kind of stream that I should have been doing all this time. Yeah. What are we picking bales up with? I don't know. Can I have a trailer over to field 43, please, if somebody wouldn't mind? Every streamer practically. Yes, because it's an amazing name, Turkey. Hello, Jagger Cookie and Chris Blattman. See, misspelled John Deere. The Ford has passenger script? Interesting.
Don't take it off.
George H.O. is joining the game. Who's put a picture of a 575? Agco Farming is on a really fast track to get banned from Discord because he's put a 575 and said it's better than a 135. You assume this map isn't finished yet. Pedro, this is done in 6 weeks. You only just realised the 240 was in the contest out of the Massey pack from NI? Was that? Do I have the 14090 on the server? No, I'm not touching that anymore. It has issues and I don't like it. Can I consider late night streams over summer holidays? No. As a one word answer, no. Will this be on console? Maybe. Not finished then. I don't know, Dave, is this map finished? Should we see if this is passionate? No, not right now, Ford. I could always open it up in G and check. And I haven't, yeah, and I think their Massey series is just done. Peter J is part of NI modding. Is he? I did not know that. So the 240s are NI modding, effectively. Adam Ramsey, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, Massey lover. Now, Pedro, you got your answer. It's done. V2 will have a few more tweaks and fixes. Good picks. Is anybody coming this way with the trailer? At Home Gaming is coming with the trailer. Yeah, and you own funky bail pricing. It's probably like a weird conflict between like 6 or 7 different mods. What size Massey is this? This is the 3090. It's like 100 horse, probably. How many horse does the 3090 have? Gotta find 3090. Series 3000, 3060. And 95 horsepower. So I was... Oh, that's the 3080. 102 horsepower. Wow, I was pretty spot on. You're getting some buffering, Scott. Is Scott the only one, or is it just a general thing? Start unloading and keep harvesting. I'm not dropping chaff on the ground, Satine Carey. I'm not intentionally creating lag on the server. Hello, Andrews6800. Hello, Tom. Trouble's arrived. Map doesn't feel finished. It's a bit rough around the edges still. I haven't had a full look around it. If it's a bit rough around the edges, I'll say it's a bit rough around the edges. Like, I'm not gonna hold back just because it's Dave. Is VF streaming the server tonight? I don't know. Simply put. Oh, you had a party last night again, Tom, didn't you? At Home Gaming, what on earth are you trying to do there? This is the perfect bit of music for what At Home Gaming is. What are you doing? You've just driven straight into the...
These lessons from Dave.
You know, if you'd actually given yourself more room, dude, you would have not rammed into me about 7 times. Just saying. Also, I was being quiet there, just watching what was going on. Good lord. Does that Massey not have reverse? It does. He's just apparently terrible at driving. Put a picture on Discord. I'll have a look at Discord after the stream, guys. My phone's charging because I accidentally left it earlier on. Can I do some drawing? No, I'm a terrible artist. The only ads you get are for class, and rightly so. Guys, if you're looking for the mods and stuff, keep an eye on Nightbot, because he posts the mods and stuff. It was not turning. Well, yeah, because you didn't give yourself enough room, and now you're ramming me again. It tends to turn. What are you doing? At Home Gaming, if you ram me one more time, I'm kicking you off the server. Oh my god. I can't move. Farming man, could you actually move so that I can continue harvesting? It's better when the server isn't full. At times, yes. Good lord. You love the name MP. Yeah. I figured it was fitting. Agco. Like I'm not gonna hate on anybody ever, but please, if you're in the multiplayer and around me, could you at least try and pay attention to the shape of the field and what's going on? Workers, am I right? I know, Jamie. Like, Farming Man's weaving a lot, but that's fine because he's not ramming me constantly. Watching the MP with Fine Sim in 13. That was, or in 15. That was a really good multiplayer series. We need to look at the maps. I need to look through the maps and decide on a few good ones that Sim and Faye and I, well, Sim and I don't want to do single player series on. So there'll be some consultations going on in the back room, and bribery and corruption, all that good stuff. And we'll decide on our MP map like that. And then hopefully there'll be a straw poll out sometime next week or two for you guys to decide on the final map that we will actually do. Getting the bales stuck on the roof. That took us like an hour to sort out. Can I do some carting? I might do later, but right now I'm harvesting. You've already asked that, Satine Carey, and I've already answered that, Satine Carey. So please stop asking the same question. Getting a driver's license at 16. Cool, like go. Any spare trailers? I don't think so. I think all the trailers are out and about. How do you join the server? You need the exclamation mark MP for the server details and exclamation mark MP mods for the mods themselves. People are loving the Irish map. You mean the map that I'm not covering for reasons that you know about, Dave? At Home Gaming is blaming lag. Please do a big series on Cobra like Revisit in 15. I might. Somebody asked it, for sure. I'm guessing Farming Man also had lag. Either that or Alfie completely blocked him in. Yes, Farming Man did have lag, because that looked a bit odd.
I just got my first ad of the stream.
You only now?
Yeah.
Wow, I've played like 20 so far. Farming Man's doing his best to avoid hitting me, which I appreciate. If you've got lag, it's sometimes obvious. And as long as you do your best to not hit me, that's fine, but the way Add-on Gaming was driving, it was way too close. Also, why is this field suddenly fertilized?
That's gonna be fun.
The map with the floating log stacks? Oh, does it have floating log stacks? If it is that map, it also has, like, yards in houses that have, like, no grass. They've got the painted down grass, but no actual, growth grass. Alfie, could you nudge forward a bit? Because it looks like you're actually... There we go. Okay, we'll fill the rear trailer first. That might actually make more sense, because that front trailer is a bit glitchy. Static cows. Oh, joy. Why did they stop Cobra so soon after very few episodes? People didn't want to watch Cobra. People weren't watching. Francis. I am, unfortunately, at the whim of viewers, and people weren't watching those videos. That's the simple fact of the matter. If people don't watch the videos, the series ends. Any Fiats on the server? Not at the moment, Ryan. I am thinking about getting the 100-110 series, the 100-110 pack on, because that is really solid. Howie now, Black Agri. Hope you're doing well today. I'll need to run in a few minutes because I've been drinking... I've had a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and a can of Coke so far today, and that was a bad idea. Yeah, same Dave. I did do something that satisfied me with that map. And was largely ceremonial. Because I know the way the community works, I guess. Although most of the hype I've seen has been around Dusty Cove. Interestingly. I'm doing good, Black Agri. Thank you very much for asking. We are in fact getting some lag properly now. Most of the maps have lost stupid errors. Yeah, I mean... It's a real shame. How long am I going to be streaming? I'll be streaming until 7 o'clock. Why haven't I downloaded it yet? Because I don't plan on downloading it at all. What flap? There's a reason, and Dave knows the reason, and some of the mods know the reason that I'm not downloading Ballymoon. Is the map that I'm talking about. Some of the mods know the reason, Dave knows the reason, and I'm not going to go into it publicly. Ford, you don't know the reason. It's not to do with their video guy. It's nothing to do with Daggerwin. And I'm saying that completely openly. I have zero issues. If I get the silver play button, will I do 100 push-ups? Silver play button is 100,000 subscribers, and there's actually something planned already for that. Is it just to be vindictive? No. There's a reason. There's a member of that mod team that doesn't act in a good way. Will I play Oxygen David's map? Scott, I'll be honest, if Oxygen David wins the aggravation section and finishes off the map, then yeah, I'll play it. Although I do like doing animal stuff, so maybe not. Yeah, Black Agri, honestly, that happens for every single YouTuber. I've had people come on just to record this, my maps. You know, it's just a thing. PC4's kind of nailed it. And there's one person causing that. Hello, MagN9630. Any spare trailers? I don't know. And like Matt said, most people don't actually know how to check for log errors and whatnot in-game. Like, you can press the tilde key and check for log errors, and then you can press it again, hit clear. It clears your log, so that if you want to have a blank log to start off something, you can check it. Hello, Ryan Trow. Or Trow. All farm is awful and pathetically stupid. It's hilarious. You didn't even download it. I'm gonna have a look at it myself. Should we rent another corn harvester? I don't know if that'll be quicker, because all that would end up happening would be the trailers would cause more disruption, and there'd be more downtime for the harvesters.
There is a V2 coming out of that map, but it has potential from what I've seen of it.
From what I've heard from VF, because I've spoken to him since he did that spotlight, it's got a lot of potential. It's just niggly problems.
The TLC.
Have I tried down? I haven't actually. I have all the maps downloaded that I want to cover. Whoa, Alfie, you're too far forward now. All the maps that I want to cover downloaded. All the mods that I want to cover downloaded. And it's just a case of I need to get the time to record all the videos. What map is Oxygen David's new one? It's one of the aggravation maps. And from what I have heard... could somebody just ban Air 404 Anonymous? Because I'm not dealing with spam today. Is Chris streaming later? Chris, are you streaming later?
They do?
Maybe. Why so much aggravation? That's actually a separate competition. With like a really good prize. Oh my god, the prize for the aggravation. Is it French? The aggravation maps, I believe, are in the Czech Republic, or Czechia, as they insist on it being called now.
Big idea made for that, or whoever entered it.
Yeah. Chris, I've heard rumors that there's a lot of spamming going on in Discord. Could you just check if it's okay? Seeing as you're not in game. And if somebody is spamming the crap out of it, ban them. In fact, I'm going to tab out and check because I need to run off in a second anyway. Let's have a look what's going on here. There's no spam.
Someone got sorted it before I got to it.
There was?
There was links put in.
Audit log. Oh, I've got to disable stream remote for this. I'll re-enable it in a minute. You got rid of messages. Did you
I think he's banned.
Yeah. I can see that now. Thank you, Kian, for that. I can see who it is, Matt. I've got access to an audit log. Can I buy another 4 tractor with a brown trailer? No, Cyrus. Not right now. Okay, Alfie, you're gonna have to run off because that trailer is about as full as it's gonna get without glitching. There we go. How do you open the log menu? You gotta have dev mode enabled and just hit the tilde key, which is beside the number 1 on your keyboard and above the tab button. Ryan Chapman fishing today, very nice. And for those of you wondering why I was suddenly very strongly against certain people there, the spammers, two things. Number one, heading against Giants Discord code. It's on their Twitter, actually, Crazy Call. What I could do is I can put it into my own Discord later on.
Their Discord is a Giants one.
Yeah, could you put a link into the Discord and just tag everyone or something? If you're in the Discord, Chris is about to post a link to it. Hopefully. Because you can generate invites on theirs, which is nice. What tractor am I driving? I'm driving a Massey Ferguson 1690. Or 3090 even, not a 6090. Tell somebody to help me harvest the maize. I'm the only one who can do it, there's only one harvester. Although what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna be right back because I need to run real quick and go to the loo, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna leave the stream on a BRB screen, and I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. So I do apologize.
Welcome back.
And I am back stream. So let's get right back to work. The maize harvester has been stolen off me, which is perfectly fine. Why are we making grass bales, by the way? Okay, I'll do some baling, I guess. Seeing as this is the first thing I tapped into, and it's... I wanted to try out the baler. Why don't I like Apple? Because they're overpriced for what they are. Simply put. There we go. Can I use the 3000? Settee carry, stop it now. Is there a front loader and bale trailer? No, there is not at the moment. What's the mod link? Exclamation mark MP mods, Ewan. Look at the link Nightbot just posted. Incap, settee and carry, stop making demands now or you will get timed out.
In the naughty corner.
You'll be put into the naughty corner for 5 minutes. Cause I don't mind people making requests, but demands, no. Well, there is no cap as well. Because, like, you guys are more than welcome to make requests for, you know, Dave, could you do this, please? But when it gets to the point where you're just saying, do this. No. I'm going to go out of my way to not do it. What do I think of the mods that I've put into my contest? I haven't looked at most of them yet. I've only really looked at the tractors in Dusty Cove, and Dusty Cove I've only seen what you guys have seen on the streams. A surprising amount of them are disappointing. Like, a surprising amount of them are letdowns. The Massey pack's a letdown, there's errors with it, and it just doesn't deliver what they promised. The T-dubs are a surprisingly good mod. I'm very pleasantly pleased by them. Who's joining is Jack. What else was like disappointing? The Fent 1000 was a massive disappointment. For me at least. Because when I saw it I thought, oh, this looks really good. And it just wasn't. He's using the forager wrong. There's no wrong way to use anything, farming man. See ya, go. One of the kind of more surprising things to come out of the contest was actually the battle tractor, because that was surprisingly good. Owen6080 is joining the game. And I'm having a very good stream. You got to hear an inner thought right there by mistake. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but yeah, I did. I like these streams with chats moving and everybody's talking and asking questions. Hello, Owen. It is a long time no see. How do you clear the log? You go into it where you can start typing. And what you do is you press C-L-E-A and then R and hit enter. You literally tell it to click. The Ronin is atrocious. Oh my god. Will there be any more mod reviews this evening? Yes! The Renault is coming up at 8 o'clock. So 1 hour after the stream ends, the Renault will be reviewed. And then tomorrow you'll get videos at, oh good lord, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So every 2 hours there will be another video dropped tomorrow. Which, I was talking about it in Discord this morning. I'm trying to balance spam and allowing you guys time to watch both mine and other people's videos. So I think every 2 hours allows for you to pick and choose what you want to watch. And not feel like I'm spamming your sub boxes. Which, you know, sometimes some people who aren't subscribed to many people, it might look like that. Have I got around to the implements yet? No, I haven't touched them yet. That will be probably a massive recording session tomorrow morning. Hopefully. Is the plan. How do we get the bale stuck on the roof? That's very simple. We use the like in-game bale stacker and it broke. With the mod spotlights I'm doing, I'm literally just giving my first impressions. Sometimes they'll be good, sometimes they'll be bad. I know that some tractors, tractors in particular, you kind of have to get used to before you can give a full impression of them. So maybe my first impressions are wrong, but it's literally just what you guys see in the videos, what I think initially. How much money do we have? Oh, sorry, Cass Englot. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. How much money do we have? 34,000 and rising slowly. Grasshead is just randomly near me. Can we afford like other Bailey stuff right now? Bail. 6.5k. We get standard design on this thing. And can we afford the Massey front loader? We can. And a bale fork. So, at least some of these Masseys have front loaders. You guys need to figure out which Masseys they are. Do I have the console? No. George is gone. Howie now, or is J. Ryan Jennings? Two of them. Two of what? Did we already get a bale spike? There is no tractor to use the loader with. Monster, you said you got tractors with front loaders. Because I think we only really need one tractor to do this if they're all in use. So that's the fun. Gamer Dragons with backing with food. Very nice. Hamilton Bikes, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, do hit the like button, do hit subscribe. We're very near at 5,200 subscribers, and goodness knows how many likes, because I can't see it in the dashboard. That's something YouTube should really pick up on. George, don't advertise your streams here, dude. Don't advertise your channel. Pizza, did you forget to pick up the bale spike? Did Pizza arrive without the bale spike? You had a front loader before I bought the other one. Oh, do you want a second bale spike then? Yeah, let's get a second bale spike. Seeing as we got two tractors with front loaders, we'll get two bale spikes. What do I think Calcan Crops? I like it. It works better than I had feared. Like, I was afraid... This is a front loader tractor, does it? Wait a second, is that... Oh, no. I thought that was an info screen for the baler. It works better than I'd feared. Because I'm going to look at it in a positive way. Is it everything I thought it would be? Not quite, but it's a tech demo. It's a lot better than I'd thought it would be at worst. Can I get a tractor for the front loader? There should be loads of stuff with the front loader attachers. I gave Monster instructions to buy like a few stuff. Will there be more Cattle and Crops than Farm Sim? No. Not for a while at least. Yeah. Does it feel like Farm Expert or Agri Sim? No? It's probably good then. Is Cattle and Crops a worry to Farm Sim? Probably not. Farm Sim caters more to... I would say... arcade people. Farm Sim Cattle and Crops caters more to pure sim people. So Cattle and Crops by its nature will have a bit of a smaller audience. So welcome back, Matthew. I don't know what you said to get put there, but okay. When it's out, possibly. It really depends on which game I prefer. Like, it really does. Also, somebody does need to grab the bale trailer, potentially, because it's all well and good making bales and lifting them, but if there's no trailer to put them onto, it becomes kind of pointless. We're on 73 likes. Let's get it up to 100, guys. You're a pure sim guy. Well, then you'll probably like Cattle and Crops, Peter. When it's out. You're in love with that man truck. I like it, but I'm not... I prefer the 240s. I'm gonna be honest. Massey 240s, where it's at. The man tractors are adorable though. I will openly admit that. I think they're beautiful tractors. But the 240 is just better. I prefer it. Well, I mean, I'm more of a sim guy, I think. Challenger Spray looks good. I disagree. Hello, Derek. 240 with a cab. Yes, yes, absolutely yes. That is the most adorable tractor in Farm Sim. Like, I am legitimately going to buy it on probably both maps and just use it as a yard shunt. Because that is adorable and I love it. Hello, Harry Court. Can I do some seeding after baling? Could do. Seen stuff probably like I'll have a look at it for sure. Like, my impression going into it is negative. I don't like how it looks. It looks a bit basic. So I mean, I could be wrong. It could turn out that it's fantastic. What happened to Portland Bill? I don't know what's happened to Portland Bill. Is Oxygen David's contest map British? No, it's in the aggravation section. It's a map in the Czech Republic. It's DEM, and if you look at the area on Google Maps, Oxygen David has done a stunning job with it. Hello, Porik. How are you doing? Just judging by what it looks like. You see, I'm the exact opposite to you, Faye. I haven't looked at it in game. I'm judging by what it looks like, and I think there's better out there. Hello, Louis. How are you doing today? And you guys might notice I'm not like coming down too hard on the mod contest stuff. There is one or two mods that I come down a bit harder on coming up. The Renault being one of them, actually. Have I used the 3050 mod contest? I looked at it for my spotlight and I haven't touched it since. And I'm not going to touch it again because it needs a lot of work. It needs a nearly complete rebuild. What do I think of Ballymoon Castle? I think I'm not going to touch it. I haven't downloaded it. I will not download it. It's a map that I'm not going to do any coverage on. I'll do coverage of all the other maps. Even if they're terrible, I'll do coverage of all the other maps. I just don't want to promote a mod team where one of the higher ups in the mod team stands against everything that modding is about. Like, he actively stands against a lot of stuff, including allowing the modders to have some freedom in what they do. The next stream be Wednesday, yes. Next stream will be Wednesday, and buggeration. I don't know what I'll actually stream on Wednesday because it was supposed to be Canadian National and I've jumped that map as of last week. You think this beta should be like 3,000 litres? I don't know if I agree with you. I think 4,000 is about right for this baler. I think actually the in-game ones should be higher. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, I think the in-game ones should be higher than 4,000. Hashtag new map. Yeah, I don't know which one though. I may well just stream some Orchard Farm, to be quite honest. Non-roleplay Orchard, but I'll be streaming on the roleplay map. The in-game new one requires 180 and this requires 88. The reason behind that, Louis, is this is a much older baler. This is from like between the 70s and 90s, I would guess, judging by the looks of it, closer to the 70s. What's the password? Tank Tour, Etho. How long have I played it for? What? This map? Or this game? I've got like 100 hours in FS17 so far. People need to make more USA maps. Get on it then, Colton. If you want a USA map, make one. If you want to... Here's the thing. If you want a mod for Farm Sim, instead of saying, oh, you know, People need to make more of this. Well, get working on it then. Get working on the mod you want. I'm playing multiplayer. No, these are all hired workers. Yes, I am playing multiplayer. I've broken my sounds again. Look, I wanted a good quality Irish map. Now, I happen to know that Oxygen David's planning one. So I'm now kind of unofficially in a race against Oxygen David, which I'm probably going to lose. Gonna be honest. But I wanted an Irish map based fairly near me. That is high quality. There isn't ever going to be one that's based near me. So I decided I'm going to make a map. That's how a lot of map makers get into it. That's how Dusty Dave got into it. That's how Oxygen Dave got into it. That's how Lancy Boy got into it. They're three of the best. Now I'm hoping to make an acceptable quality map. I'm a perfectionist, so like any little errors or problems, I'll be demanding my testers find them. Play Kendall. I might do actually. I'd need to get like my hands on Nathan's website again because I've completely forgotten what it is, but I might. At least, Joe, I'm not the only one who's managed to flip the big bud. Cyrus, why are you here? What are you doing, Cyrus? This is great. Best luck with map making. I've been working on it for like a year. Where is my map going to be based? County Tipperary, Ireland. It's not. It's only like a few miles down the road from where I actually am right now. You may also have been in Selby. Selby's a good map. Selby's a really good map. And kind of unofficially, it's the first map that I've had a hand in that's been released. V3 specifically, because I did the tweaks for V3 for Lancy because he was offline. And because I felt the tweaks needed to be done and I knew Lancy wouldn't mind me doing them. That, by the way, is a good way to get into mapping, is you take a map that you like, you tweak it. Oxygen David, in particular, could I buy a leveler? No, because Pizza's got one. Pizza's being a genius. Oh my god. Why did I never think of that? Ah, the trolls are arriving. That means it's definitely a good stream and people come in, just spam emotes. Louis is doing the same thing. If you guys want to get into map making, I think every map maker in the world will say this to you. Number one thing to do to get started: download Giants Editor, open up your favorite map, and make it your own. Tweak it. Give it some touch-ups. Put seasons in, change a yard about, put an extra sell point in, do small things. And you'll find that the more you do that, the more confident you get with Giants Editor, and the more you learn. You're born in Tip SSRE? Very nice. I think a lot of people play it because I do plan on being a high quality Irish map. And I know Irish maps tend to be very popular by themselves, so... plus, I mean, I've got kind of a cheat mode enabled because... Hey, look, I've got a YouTube channel with 5,000 subscribers. I know Simulate, who's got like 25,000 or something now. I know Landy, who's got down near 50,000. Me and Silver, the two newest map makers in the little group, we got cheat mode enabled because we have our contacts and our friends already there, in the form of Simulate and Landy Kid and myself to a certain extent. And even Silver's got his own channel with 5, 6, 10,000 subscribers, however many he has. What's the code for wheat? Is it 0, 5, 6 or something? I can't remember off the top of my head GE codes. I know that Giant's Grass is Terrain Detail 02. Because that's the most commonly asked one, is how do you get the Giant's Grass? It's Terrain Detail and then channels 0 and 2. 056. Thank you, Louis. I was actually correct. Hey! Is there a free trailer? I have no idea, Farming Man. To be perfectly honest, the server wasn't really intended to be full ever. Also, if I see anybody driving through the water, they're getting kicked. Cyrus. Oh, now you're really playing with fire, Cyrus. Server's full? I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 slots are taken up. There's 1 slot available on the server. Hello, TTF Haulage. Can I do more MP streams or even MP videos? More MP videos are planned with Sim and Fahy. MP streams... I think Saturday and Sunday is a good balance for them. I think just having 2 a week and then doing single player 2 days a week, then having a day that's just for me. I think my stream schedule is kind of balanced at the moment. Because the balance of... Because some people don't like multiplayer, and that's fine. And some people prefer to watch multiplayer and don't like the single player as much. And I kind of think I'm striking a good balance right now. I like to think it at least. And then Thursdays is just kind of a drop day that I want to do. I want to play racing games. Hello, Thingy. How are you doing today? Thursday is just my gotta go fast day. I am fairly sure there's somebody underwater there. You mean public server videos? No. Reason I don't do public server videos is the server's empty 90% of the time. By the way, you guys are more than welcome to jump on whenever. The server got closed down last night after the stream because we were trying to figure out the issue that was going on yesterday, which was the cultivator being screwy. We found that out now, so the server will be open 24/7. I'll be restarting it tomorrow before not tomorrow, on Saturday before the stream. Like I do most weeks, I tend to restart the server every weekend. Just 2 subs to the goal. Very nice. When does contest end? Technically, it's already over. Once everything's in, that's kind of the contest over. Voting will end, I think, in like a week's time. Because the winners are being... Well, the prizes are being even out at FarmCon, which is in 2 weeks. Am I using seasons on this server? No. Reason I'm not using seasons on the server, seasons slows things down to a crawl, and you kind of need to have up to 6,000 times time acceleration available to you. How do you vote? Okay, so for voting, and I know this is kind of confusing for some people, you can, if you want, vote for literally everything in the contest. Because all you do to vote is you rate the mods. Your vote is the rating. So if you want to rate something 5 stars and give it maximum points, you can. If you want to give everything 5 stars and maximum points, you can. Now, what would I give? Oh, we've hit the goal. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Wow. How are we today? We're doing good today. Hello, Hillbuoy Cross. Barack Hussein Obama fan. thank you for subscribing, I guess. You shouldn't give everything 5 stars. Matt kind of, yeah. What you do is you pick out your favorite. Well, you go through all the mods. Every single mod you go through that you download. And you say, well, you'd look at it compared to an in-game piece of equipment. So the tractors, you compare them to, we'll say, what's the most basic of the basic in-game? Compare them to the Hurleyman, or if it's like something that is comparable to one of these guys, the bigger guys, compare them directly. If it's as good as an in-game tractor, I'd give 3 stars. That's a 3-star mod is as good as in-game. That is kind of minimal. That is, in my opinion, an average mod is as good as what Giants put out. What's with the log? There's nothing wrong with the log. 4 stars is, this is better than what's in game, but you know, there are improvements that can be made. If it completely blows your mind and is stunning like the T-dubs, that's a 5-star mod right there. It's better than what's in game by default. It's got the bells and whistles. They've nailed every single bit of it. I think it has all the features that it really needs to be a fantastic mod. Yes, I have, Sim. The T-dub is a 5-star mod. Seasons is a 5-star mod. What else is 5 stars? The Massey 240s, they're 4-star. The Seasons mod calls FPS drops. It can do while it's calculating stuff, Harry. And you shouldn't really go above 6,000 times time acceleration because it tends to break things. But as Pizza said, Seasons is just V1. This is bog standard basic now at Seasons. This is the absolute minimum they wanted to do. See you, Cyrus, I guess. Seasons is now at baseline level. The Seasons devs have already said in their Slack, which is what they're using instead of Discord and whatever, Giants Discord, there's going to be more versions. There's going to be more stuff added. And it is going to improve even more. This Massey pack here, this is 3 stars. It doesn't particularly... I'd actually give this 2 stars. Am I just bad lighting tractors? No, Cobalts, I'm gonna get to the equipment. There are so many tractors that it was easier to record all the tractors at once because it's just literally I can drive around the shop on GoCrest with the tractors, and it sped things up a lot to do that. These Masseys are 2 stars in my opinion, because yes, they do add stuff that's not in the game. However, they have a major error. They're not perfect. They're far from perfect. If Black Sheep had nailed the Masseys properly and not got the error and nailed the interiors, because I've heard a lot of people saying the interiors aren't quite correct, it could have been truly spectacular. Salmon 6R, that's 2 stars. Actually, that's a 1-star mod. Because there's textures missing. It's got FS13 suspension. It is... I'm gonna say this. I think it's an FS13 convert. The 6Rs from Salmon. I think they're FS13 converts. It's 1 star, it's atrocious. Have a look in admin chat for the errors you got. Have a look after the stream, Monster. I'd look on my phone, only my phone's currently out of action because I killed it earlier by mistake. It's charging. What else is 5 star? Dusty Cove, quite honestly, right now it's heading towards 5 stars. The 6030 pack of John Deere's, that's 2 stars. Battle Tractor, surprisingly 4 stars for me. The fence should get an update. It needs an update. The Masseys need an update. The battle tractor is a real dark horse because that I think is a 4-star mod. It doesn't do much above the in-game stuff, but it is better than them because it's got the kind of the comedy element of having the Mad Max vibe going on. It's different, and I like it. And sometimes to get better than in-game, all you have to do is do something different. Black Sheep, I think, did bite off more than they could chew. It kind of feels like they ran out of time. And sometimes if you use kind of a more objective method of scoring, you get some odd results. Because you do end up having some subjective things, like part of the reason I like the battle tractor is because it's different. It's got a bit of a comedy element to it, and I think that's actually a really nice element to have in a mod occasionally. Would I use it 100% of the time? No. Rainbow Tankter, yeah, that got like, what, 3 stars on Mod Hoster, which, you know what, yeah, that's fine. It didn't really do anything over and above the in-game stuff. Fit 14090 is awesome. That's a 2-star mod. Doesn't quite nail what's basic in-game, and it does have issues. Surprised then I didn't come out with anything. In a way, I'm not. You give the Vomit a 4 or 5? I'd give it a 3, to be quite honest. It's got a nice interior, but does it really do anything over and above the in-game stuff? Not really. That Baylor would be 3 stars. It doesn't do anything over and above the in-game. There's nothing really special about it. Am I still using the Baylor? Nope. So if anybody wants to use the Baylor, they can. The stationary Baylor I haven't tried yet. Let's see what's going on. It seems like there's a harvest going on, actually. Both the classes are out and about. Do some seeding, please. Let's see if I can find a tractor that's going to be somewhere near a seeder. This one should be. There should be a seeder in over here. I may have to do some cultivating. We should have 2 seeders on the map for sure. One of them... should be in over here. I think both the seeders are already out and about, I'm afraid. Owen's mowing like a madman. Let's do some cultivating. Stop snow from rotting bales in winter when using seasons shift to snow mass to sheds. Yeah. To stop snow from rotting bales. If a map doesn't have a snow mask, the bales will not rot ever. In seasons, if you don't want the bales to rot, you keep them in out of the snow. CLT Master MP compatible? I don't know. Free seeder in Field 41. So there is. If somebody wants to grab a seeder, they can. I'm gonna do some cultivating. Louis, go to... is it realismusmodding.com is the website for the seasons guys. They have a tutorial on how to put seasons into a map on there. And if you want to get seasons onto your map, feel free to use it. It is MP compatible. Were there any errors, Louis, in the server log? You do have to put a snow mask on sheds to stop the snow from going through the roofs, yes. But if there's no snow mask, the bale rotting thing doesn't get activated. That was actually something that I said to them, is like, it's great that they're doing it, but either you have a raycast to discover is it covered, is it not, or if you're going to use the snow mask, you gotta have the mod automatically turn off the bale destruction if there's snow mask present. Otherwise, bales will become unusable. Yes, you can open the doors on the Massey Pack sim. It's mouse control, both mouse buttons. Mod contest best can have snow mask. There's no obligation on them to have one. I will say Dusty Cove is seasons ready right now. If you got Dusty Cove and you got seasons, bang them together, you got a seasons map. 100% ready, 100% seasons compatible. Hello, Lunatic. You gotta use your key to use the knife. You put the on the trail, you can't automatically do the straps, your pen will explode. Did I get the Massey Pack fixed? No, we're using a workaround on the server, which you might actually have noticed. This isn't the Massey Pack cultivator that I'm using. The reason that I'm using the Amazon cultivator is because the issue in the Massey Pack is the cultivator. Will Cobra work with seasons? I believe Bullet Bill has actually been working on a seasons version of it. Realismus said I would strongly doubt that, Louis. Most of them work on Macs. In fact, we had a keybind issue with them because they all work on Macs, and we all work on PCs. And there was a keybind issue because there's a keybind that on Mac does nothing, on PC does something very serious. Ballymoon seasons ready? No. Dusty Cove is, to my knowledge, the only publicly available seasons map right now. Anywhere. This is it. This is all of the maps in the world that are publicly available and have seasons mod compatibility right out the gate. Hello, Ronan. How am I? I'm good. I am doing good. If you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, do hit the like button, do hit subscribe, do hit share. Do hit Sim in the face with the keyboard. What's Thornton Extended? What? APHS. That wouldn't have been released today. That's I would guess an unauthorized edit. Think Lone Star V2 seasons optimized? It might be. Wouldn't like it'll work with any map, but for the full functionality, you actually need to prepare a map. And Grant, no, Cobra will not work with seasons right out the gate. Go help Alfie. What is Alfie trying to do? Because I see him right now. He's in a combine in a grass field. For some reason. We have a pressure washer? No. A dirty tractor is a working tractor. If we had seasons, I would say yes. Because with seasons, there is actually a functionality to the pressure washer. Because here's something that I maybe didn't get across in my videos with seasons. The dirtier your tractor is in seasons, the more it's going to cost to maintain. And the more it's going to break. You've been testing it for Ross Agnew. It's not authorized. Odds are it won't be, I'd imagine. He's going to try and harvest grass. Cedar's flipped. Yeah, that's the thing. The cedar's got a weird center of gravity. His tractor is work. What is clean? These are tractors. They're supposed to get dirty. They're working in muddy fields all day. They're supposed to be dirty. That's the way I see it anyway, and that's the way I think a lot of you guys, well, some of you guys see it. I know you like having your beautiful spotless tractors, but that's for show. Tires bulge on the Ford T-Dub. Yes, they bulge on every tractor. Am I saying your Sammy ain't no tractor? Well, if you insist on being clean all the time, then it doesn't do any work. Could I do something I've literally been doing this for all of 2 minutes, John. And yeah, Ross, the APH. Louis and APH, if you're both on Discord, send the link by PMs because there won't be a link available in the chat. They don't have a video showing you how to make a map seasons ready. I might make one with assistance from Matt, but from what I understand, it is fairly easy-ish. T-Dub has an error. It's glitched in the gate. I sincerely think the error is your driving, farming man, just looking at the way that you're stuck there. T-dubs are slow, they only go 30 k's, yes. That is realistic though. I think they only do go 30 k's in real life. Cultivating is boring. Cultivating is part of farming. This is Farm Sim. Welcome to Farm Sim. Farming happens. Some of it is not as exciting as the rest of it. Cultivating is fun in real life. Let's bash farming man out of the way. What's up with the Massey cultivator? How did you even do that? Farming man, you're gonna have to get out of the tractor. I need to reset that. I don't even know how you did that. Where's my icon? Here. Where am I? There we go. Oh, somebody's already reset. Nope, farming man got into it. Don't touch the bloody T-dub. I'm trying to. No, it's in use. It's in use. Fixed it. After it's going to be getting the Dave treatment as well, actually, Sim. I think Landy said it's going to be getting the Landy treatment. I think we're going to have multiple versions of the T-dub. See you, Chris. What was my favorite Massey in the mod contest? The 240s. The 240 is much better. It's much better than the entire Massey pack, I think. Farming man, if you got stuck again. What crop? Oh, like wheat, barley, canola, or soybeans. Will be good. Take the thing back in time. I'm gonna need pictures of that, Sim. Aarons and Stroms. What? No, APH. Well, if you're out in analog dials, then yeah, I might need your model edit. But I wanna make it a bit more rough and ready. Massey's doing better than T-Dub on the hill. Well, yeah, because this thing's just geared up to grunt. Plus, I've got tracks. Plus, you're probably not using four-wheel drive and diff locks. I would strongly suggest you throw on four-wheel drive and diff locks if you're having trouble with the hill. Don't see how this thing has four-wheel drive, to be honest, but it does. What happens if I turn it off? It still doesn't care about the hill. Fantastic. One dislike. That's somebody who got banned earlier, probably APH. It happens. Or somebody who wasn't impressed that I'm cultivating and actually doing farming. Comparing T-dubs to the John Deere textures. Yeah, there is a oxymoron. Louis, do you know what oxymoron actually means? 87 likes? Let's get it up to 100, guys. Come on. There's 81 of you here right now. How do you before we drive on, etc. You gotta have drive control, and you gotta press Shift 4, 5, and 6. I know that there are also the radio controls, and Tommy Barlow, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And hello. I've unbound the radio controls. We're on 92 likes, just 8 away from the 100. And let's have a bit of fun, I think. If we get 150 today, at the end of the stream, I'll sing Old MacDonald. At the end of the stream, if we get 150 likes, I'll sing Old MacDonald. Because you guys know it's in my playlist and it's publicly available. Subscribed, well, thank you very much, Jamie. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. You're supposed to go golfing today, but it's raining like mad. Yeah, it tends to happen on a Sunday, doesn't it? Richard wants to hear me sing. So does Shane by the looks of things. How does this put it? It does. Just deal with it, laser. Just deal with it. Accept the madness. More coke. Jamie's unsubbed. Okay. Ford, I'm not helping you. You got yourself stuck, it's your own problem. Has somebody just abandoned the T-dub, or is like somebody AFK or typing? Bible yards. I like that idea, but I don't think it's really workable at the moment, Louis. I like the idea, but there's no way of like guaranteeing the player can't access the yards without them being purchased. So what'll just happen is you'll end up with people not buying the yards ever because, doesn't matter. Because that's what I do. Pass my sub goal. I know that, Alvinus, and I'm not gonna bother to change it. Mainly because it involved me like putting the BRB screen up and then faffing about with a million things. Buy icons with collisions. The buy icons are always there though. That's the thing. Monster's doing his best to ride the back of this thing. And succeeding surprisingly well. They took over with the 12 arm. Don't have that installed, APH, and I'm not fresh eggs. I know that he did it with Lewis a while back, but I'm not going to do that myself. Ford, no, you're not getting a reset. Unstick yourself. I used this in yesterday's stream as well. This is just kind of the one that I grabbed. Yeah, collisions tend to stay even if it's bald. They're not dynamic collisions. Ford! Stop! Now! Stop it, Ford. I am not resetting you. I'm not coming to look. If you've got it stuck, get it unstuck. If I have to reset it, I'm kicking you. You've been told about spamming and trying to derail the streams. On multiple occasions. I'm not being mean. Ford has been around for long enough to know much better than this. And has been warned on so many different occasions. So we're doing a good job here with the cultivating. Seeing as there's 2 tractors cultivating, and my god, this field is a mess. So you made it look field. I don't know object for the gate. But yeah, it won't work. It's my thoughts on Dramard. Farming man, there's no point in seeding there. It's just going to be cultivated over. What you're seeding now will be hit by a cultivator, and I guarantee it. You're just wasting seeds. If you're running faster than the cultivators, go do in fact, go to Field 41. That needs seeding still. There's no point in you being in here while we're still cultivating. Am I Irish? Yes. What tractor am I driving? The Massey 294. 294C, in fact. Hello, Welsh, how are you doing? I think, can I turn on my phone? That's 55% charge, that'll do. You're missing the normal videos? Yeah, it is a bit of a shame that, I just don't have time to do normal videos and the mod spotlights. But I think it's good that, so many of us are doing the same mods. This is gonna sound weird, me saying this. I think it's good that so many of us are doing the same mods because it gives you guys multiple perspectives. And granted, we'll agree on a lot of stuff, but maybe, you know, Sim will think that the Fiat 140 is actually good, which I wouldn't agree with personally. Maybe... I know Landy and I agree on a lot of stuff. Hold number 2. Doesn't work in multiplayer, Dans. I tried it yesterday. Does not work. Gotta enter my sim, or my pin number. Is that gonna make me draw the unlock pattern? It is. And now I'll get like a million different notifications because my phone has been off for a couple of hours. And yeah. Yeah, this doesn't have as much horsepower as it should. Or maybe has more than it should. Just toggle. I think it's vehicle analyze. Vehicle analyze. Vehicle toggle debug rendering. Let's see how many horsepower this thing actually has. Doesn't want to show up. Doesn't want to say. Star Gaming, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, this doesn't want to show the horsepower. Because I guess it's in multiplayer. It doesn't want to do that. Vehicle toggle debug running. What was said in chat? Field 44 is planted. I said Field 41, not 44. Dan's here. Oh dear. When am I hoping to get the stream deck? When I can afford it. As soon as possible would be ideal. And RJ Farming, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm now dealing with like a billion different notifications going on my phone.
Oh, I do love that subnote. What you call it?
Hello, Dave. What's the stream deck? It's a button box under a different name, effectively. I'm not going to give any grand illusions. It's a button box. And Pizza, thank you so much for helping me right now. Oh my god, all of the comments ever come through my phone. It's just like blah, 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 blah. Just like blasted through 12 comments at once. That was amazing. A button, yeah, it's a box that has buttons on it. Keen. It's really hard to describe. One of my personal thoughts on the side extreme with side panel. I know the G27, G29 are better, but it's cheaper. I think you're better off spending more to get the G29, and a really cheap joystick. Like the Cytec doesn't have very good build quality, and yes, it's being sold under the the Massey logo, under the Logitech banner now, because Logitech bought out Cytec. Is it a quality product? Not really. Would I get it? Would I spend my money on it? Probably not. Who's hiring workers? Hang on a second. There we go. We should tell you in the log. Yeah, you could have just asked if they were turned on, and I would have said no, and I would realize actually they were. But thank you for pointing out that they were turned on, because I mean I got to turn them off. Gonna speed up time so field 1 will grow. No, Alfie. Because we're seeding, we're cultivating, we're fertilizing, we're harvesting, I think. Still. We're working on a bunch of stuff right now, and there is actually a maize harvest you guys can do. I'm seeing the maize harvester in the field there, completely abandoned. So there is stuff that you guys can do if you're looking for something to do. Seeders jumping, can't stop it out. Farming man, please stop.
Hello, Dave.
Farm Model Maniac in the 6718. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Your first 3D Pro joystick after many hours of FSX didn't seem to center properly when you let go of it, so the turn of the arm moves up. Lou, that's something that happens over time. You got two options there. One is to recalibrate the potentiometer, which you can do, and two is turn down or up the dead zone of the joystick, so that when you do run into that problem, it's not as pronounced anymore because you've got the dead zone, and you can just work the dead zone, kind of calibrate it so that the joystick doesn't go off completely at random anymore. The easier of the two options is to calibrate your dead zone and the sensitivity. The more difficult but the more permanent solution is to recalibrate the actual potentiometer itself. but that would involve pretty much disassembling the entire joystick. So maybe it's not the best option. Hello, Corbin Does Games. How are you doing today? We're at 118 likes. I'm getting worried because we've got an hour. We got a full hour left. Yeah, Dan, I would agree with that. Turn the dead zone up, Louis. If you turn it down, it'll actually make the problem worse. If you turn the dead zone up, it'll
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Farmer Ben, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Do you know where I can download a tarp trail mower that also has a trail harvester? Trail harvester's in the Massey pack. Tarp trail mower, there's none really available that are supposed to be available, shall we say. It's fun being undercover. I wonder who Jagger Cookie actually is then. Wish there were more mods like the 885. Yeah. I get the feeling the 885 wouldn't be very friendly with courseplay. Subcounter stuck. That wouldn't surprise me. That's just the app I'm using. That it might get stuck occasionally. Sort out server, please. I think the server got sorted out. Am I using GPS? Does it look like I'm using GPS, Agriman? Matt, if you need to go AFK, just disconnect for like 5 minutes. No one knows who Jagger Cookie is. I don't know who Jagger Cookie is. I have to admit, I'm shocked that this thing is actually pulling well enough. This cultivator. This thing is this thing's way too old for GPS. Where would you actually put the GPS module on this thing? Would you wear it on your hat? Where would the screen go? Bobby Davidson's joining the game. Now I can check admin chat. That is an MP mod. That is an MP specific thing, and it's dynamic mount attacher. Interesting. I was talking to Monster there, by the way. The bug monster found logger. That seems to be an MP specific thing. You can now get a mini GPS for all tractors. Oh my god, seriously? Why did Ford get kicked? Because he was spamming and shouting constantly. But not releasing. You said that means no trades. What, Louis? I'm confused. Oh, I can see that you converted more, but not releasing. You won't. Yeah. And I won't really budge because I want things to be specifically done, which I completely agree with. I can completely get behind NI's position there. Hello, Stephen Doherty. Just stick a starfire in the back. Yeah, nobody noticed. Don't know where the other stuff is available. Even though not meant to be also a kid. I don't actually, Francis. Drive the 240. Yes. Oh my god, Aiden, that is the most adorable tractor with the cab. I think it's quite possibly the most popular tractor in the contest that doesn't have like icy and stuff. Because it's just adorable. 2 weeks? What about 2 weeks, Massey Fergal boy? Do I vape? Nope. Nope, don't vape. 100% do not vape. If you think I'm vaping, then you're clearly imagining it. What you do, hey, contracting? I don't know. Find something to do. It's probably a good guess. Bit tricky adding IC when there's no cab. Yeah, exactly, Faye. Is the server full? I don't know. When does the mod contest finish? I think like a week or two. Stephen. Hello, Eddie Scott. Should be something in FS17 that is an 18. Let's see, to select where drivers drive to on their own. There is. It's called Courseplay. I'm actually don't vape. If you don't smoke, don't vape. If you do smoke, start vaping because it's much better. This is tobacco flavored because I'm quitting smoking. I don't like the flavored ones. This is literally just this tastes vaguely of tobacco. I don't know, Dan. But yeah. It's not, and I'll add it after the stream. As well as a couple of variations, because I've got like 3 variations immediately. In my head. Yeah, that's an issue of the blacklist. So what do you guys think of the mods in the mod contest? I haven't really looked at them all. I've only looked at the tractor so far. For now, just a timeout as a warning. Oh, good. Good. I'm currently deaf in my right ear. Literally just gone deaf in my right ear. Because my tinnitus is playing up again. There's arguments going on the server and I'm ignoring them intentionally. Why are you in orange? You're not? Am I going to do some harvesting? There's nothing really to be harvested today, Alvinus. Matt's joining the game. Once again. Matt's intro is clearly better than I expected. We need to get this open, get that open. We're good again. You just got timed out, Lewis. Hello. But consider that your only warning. Any news on White Oak Farm? No. Should go logging. Not on a server, no. Logging on a server is just asking for all of the lag ever in the server to crash every 10 minutes. Hey, Will Brad, how you doing? And see you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Agriman, can you just follow me down here and make sure that I don't miss much? Or anything, if possible? Because I don't know if I'm going to have the... Okay. Fine, naff off then. How rude. Oh no, he's heard me. I don't know if I have the width to get everything here. Could somebody undo what Kean's just done? Thank you, Dan. Agriman, I'm missing a bit there to the right of my tractor. Can I rent a trailed forager? No. Am I legit missing that? Yeah, I am legit missing that. How Kelvin is it where I live? Some Kelvin. Let's have a look at my weather app. Because we were talking in Discord this morning about how Kelvin is the only true measure of temperature. It is in Celsius. It is 15. Add 273 makes it 288 Kelvin. He came back on the second account to apologise. Just the second account gets nuked. Cian, in that situation. You've broken your mic again, Eddie. What have you done to it this time? What have you done to your mic this time, Eddie? This thing just doesn't care. And on it, yeah, Landy was saying to me this thing goes stupid fast, and it does. This is way too fast for this machine. Go harvest the field if I can. Elvinus, I've answered multiple times now. There is nothing that can be harvested. Please understand that. There are no fields ready to be harvested. Hello, Elaram Agri. See you, Cian. Right, actually, let's tab over to something. Bobby Davidson's joining again, aka Ford. What's my Discord? It's literally the link above you, APH. Well, now I gotta reset this thing. Please tell me that's not another tractor up there stuck. No, it's the header. Is that stuck in the water too? Or is it just like in an awkward place? Where is it? Over this way. It's just in an awkward place. Why are there two tractors just in the middle of some trees here? Ford, you're really running my patience thin now today. Didn't have it plugged in, yeah, that tends to make it look like it's broken. Hedges do have collisions on this map. Yes. That is Ford, Dan, yes. What vehicle water brake is on, yes. Because I'm not an idiot. And you learn 4-wheel drive on again. Shift 4. Left shift 4 at that. No, that should be fixed. I wish I could, Dan, but the 10-minute thing is acting up. Right, I do apologize for just a... Who just banned me from my own server?
GG! Oh my god. That not good.
Monster did. I need to restart the server. Monster, are you in here? Monster, could you save the game?
And that's the first time I've seen. That's the first time I've seen that happen.
Yeah, that was Monster. It was a misclick. It was a misclick. Let me use my little back door here. Come on, Nightbot, give me the thingy. I do have a back door into the server via that command. By the way. Restart. What's the name of the server? I can get it up for you real quick. That happens sometimes. You get misclicks. They happen. Mistakes happen. Mistakes get made.
I have Sync and Simulator now for the next few minutes.
Yeah, that's the downside of having to restart the server. It's gonna be syncing like mad now. Yeah, Pizza did find out twice in one stream before, yes. Oh my god, my phone is just full of notifications. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to bring this screen up, the BRB screen, because I want to log in as admin. There we go.
That's one thing I noticed. I didn't think that our admins couldn't get kicked if they were locked in.
Admins can.
Lol.
That was a misclick. Very easy, Dan. He didn't realize that the person he was trying to ban wasn't selected. Which is the exact same way that I made the mistake. I made that exact mistake before, and I made it like that. Yeah, this cedar's crap, isn't it? It just keeps bouncing.
May need to slow down a small bit.
Well, it should work at the top end of its range, that's the thing. I shouldn't need to slow it down. APH is off to have a cup of tea. Very nice. Or his tea. I don't know. Oh, I have to make my own tea tonight. Butter chicken it is. You need to go 3 miles an hour. What's that in kph? Is it like 8? Yeah, Monster 4 did go too far, I think. You cannot find the server. You should be able to.
Just refresh it.
Yeah, you might need to refresh. A monster, don't worry about your mistake. I've done it myself. I've done it to pizza before. It's far too easy. Far too easy to do that in game. I kind of wish there was confirmed dialogue. Will it be in voice after the stream in Discord? Probably not. I'll probably hop on TeamSpeak and chill out and get more videos rendered up and have something to eat and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so 9 is too fast. 8 seems to be kind of the magic number as the top speed here for seeding, which is way too slow. Probably like about right for... we'll go 7 just to be on the safe side. Yeah, this... You can see it's still trying to bounce. Like the inner wheel here is just turning at a really weird... That's like turning at a really weird frame rate. Wow. Can I enter wagon for grass? No, we've got a forage harvester for that. Is Jeff streaming tonight? I don't believe so. He's taking a bit of a break from most of his streams. He's just going to be doing his midweek multiplayer on Wednesday evening. After my stream. Or after Landy's stream, actually. It's the tractor. But it's... How could it possibly be the tractor from the same pack? I mean, surely Black Sheep would have calibrated it so it at least works with the tractors in the pack. Doesn't work with the T-Dub. Now I'm getting conflicting reports from Faye and Farming Man. Good tip is to not tell anybody I know how to edit tractors. People leave me alone. People won't leave me alone. See, the thing is, I say I'll edit them, but only when I want to and for what I want them to do. Chris A is joining the game. Luminac, I'm hungry. I'm gonna have a feed immediately after the stream, I think. Or at least a snack. I don't know what just happened there, but something clearly happened. Crystal, what time are you streaming if you're streaming tonight?
I don't know, we'll see. Just keep an eye out, that's all I'll say.
There you go, that's your answer.
So I need to run to the shop now and get a tank of milk and that. So we'll see, we'll see. Not sure what I haven't a notion what I want to stream, some kind of...
Welcome back, Black Agri. Well, for the personal server connected immediately after you, spoke exactly the same as you, and did the same nonsense that you usually do. So we presume it's you. What section is that? It's in continental Europe, Daniel. It's field day. You don't need to cultivate fields to seed them. They just need to be ploughed or cultivated. As long as they're not like pre-planted you can cultivate. Or you can seed. So hit the like button if you like the fact that Monster decided to ban me from my own server. Hello, Massey. How long did I stream? There's about half an hour left today, guys. Radox. About half an hour left. I'm going to finish up at about 7 o'clock. Then I have a bite to eat, because I'm getting quite hungry. We've run out of Diet Coke now. So I'll have a cup of tea and probably some curry of some description. What mods? Exclamation mark MP mods. Yeah. And do of course follow me on all the social media things as well. I've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There's a Steam group that I rarely use, but it's there. What else do I have? Discord. Join the Discord. We tend to have random chats about what's the better measurement of temperature. Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. Sometimes we have interesting discussions. I will say that. And I do tend to chat in Discord quite a lot. When I have time. Sometimes I'll just disappear for 3 hours at a time because I'm doing something or forgot to do something or need to do something, or recording or cultivating, editing, or doing the lawns or something. Can you not cut grass in spring using seasons? You have to wait for the grass to grow, wooden leg. With seasons, it will be grown in late spring. You can get it to a cuttable state in late spring, then late summer, then late autumn. You can cut the grass 3 times a year. You won't get full yields 3 times, but you'll get such a yield that's greater than cutting it just twice. What's the name? RainbowDave Gaming. Exclamation mark MP, Daniel. Like Faiz just put in, look what I just said, that gives you all the server details you need. Mods are available with exclamation mark MP mods in chat. And I get Nightbot to do it because it's easier than me explaining it a million times during the streams. Just it allows the mods to take a bit of the strain off me, which is why I have mods. And apparently to occasionally ban me from my own server from time to time. Which, Monster, I'm not letting you forget that. It's all in jest though, don't worry. Everybody makes stupid mistakes and it's my job to make fun of them incessantly. I think that's a fair rule. What time am I finishing? I'll be finishing at about 7 o'clock PC4. 7 o'clock British and Irish time. Grasshead, dude, Matt, slow down. You're going way too fast. You can't actually... Well, you can, at times. I think it might be a terrain issue with this cedar. Interesting. It may well be a terrain issue. I don't know why, but it might be. Dan, you'd ban everyone. You'd have the server dead within 20 minutes of getting on. Yes, Eddie, that's true. Like that incident where you cut your own hair. Never forget that one. Please... No, Owen, the one should be enough. In theory. Like the Scotland match, yes. And that time you cut your own hair. No drama, no drama, no drama. Ain't no drama. Just I like finding what annoys people and using it against them. It's not bullying either, because it's done as a bit of fun. It's not meant to be mean or anything, so if you ever feel like I'm being mean to you, just let me know. Grass harvester is a thing. I kid you not, it's a thing. So we're staying live after I stop streaming. Yes, it's up 24/7, Ewan. I take it down like once a week just to restart it, to get it running good for streams. But other than that, it is up all the time. Hello, bombs away. How are you doing? This server is pretty much 24/7. It's up as much as it can be, and if it's down, you guys need to let me know if it's down. Because I tend not to go on it too much. I tend to be working on videos and stuff and my map and like a million and one other things. Occasionally actually chilling out. Believe it or not, I do take some chill time. I count that as like time that I'm busy too, because forage harvester with a grass head, yes, which makes it a grass harvester. Why is it doing that? Like, why is it good here but not over there? Technically, isn't the lawnmower with a bagger a grass harvester, by the way? Can I get new hot and TM? No, it's too new for the server right now. We're going kind of old school. Got the Massey pack, we got T-dubs. I'd like to get a couple 240s on here. Why did that just lift up there? Okay, hang on. What's causing that? There it goes again. Don't touch this cedar.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Hello,
Dave,
Dylan5150. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Password for MP, Tanktor, Tanktor. I don't see anything particularly out of place. Like, it's as if there's an invisible collision around this area, but only in one direction. And usually they're rendered when I go into this mode. That makes no sound. Makes no sense. There it is again! You do need specific mods to get on, by the way. I've made one. I have a mod on there that's intentionally
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
like hard to find. Bombs away! Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see what happens if I go crossways here. Will this behave a bit better?
Hello,
Crossways?
Dave. Is that Dave?
And
Dave,
Nilo Stortle, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Watch it in Field 5. Is it particularly bad in Field 5? Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Because it's not even consistent in the spots that this jumps. That's the thing. Because if I bring this back almost in the wheel tracks, it doesn't jump at all. There's a ridiculous inconsistency in how it behaves. And it's something that I've never seen happen before. F5. I have watched it in F5 down. There's nothing going on. There's nothing happening in F5 that's out of the ordinary. Like if I bring up F5 mode now. Oh, hang on a second. I wonder. So that's twice done in a replicable manner. It's off. Cedar's on. I found the issue. That explains why it works at a low speed. Yeah, Dan, you found it too. But it's not what you think. It's not that it's trying to catch up to itself. It's that it's running over the collisions of the tractor. It's running over the tractor's triggers. So if I go at 7 kilometers an hour with F5 open, you can see it doesn't quite reach the triggers of the tractor there for the wheels. But when I'm going faster, it does. It's a sync issue. For some reason, the collisions on this don't sync up correctly. Like if you watch right here now, I'm going to go at 7 kilometers an hour, we're not going to have an issue. It's not going to skip once. Or in a major way at least. So you can see, look, it's performing perfectly fine. No major issues as Black Agrivids joins the game. No issue whatsoever. As soon as you delimit the speed and get it going at its normal maximum speed, because I'm going to now delimit it and grab a bit over here. Hello, Black Agri. Grab a bit over here. Turn it on. So now we'll go delimited, and you can see it's going to run over the collisions of the tractor here in a moment. And try to catch up, and you can see that it's skipping and jumping because it's running over the collisions of the tractor. That's what the problem is. It's a sync issue. Like, it looks perfectly fine, and if the sync is fine, it will be perfectly fine. Like right here, it's perfectly fine because the sync is running fine, and then it starts doing a bit of advance because it just nudged it. I haven't experienced that, Francis, at all. There we go, it's run over the collisions. What key is chat? What? Oh, T, yeah. Chat for in-game, T. And if you're wondering how I got this up, this is the dev console. That's the dev mode in use. Really good for bug finding and debugging. Especially when you're getting an irritating little issue like that. So I'm going to pass that on to Pedro in a bit. And that doesn't cause an error, does it? No. Clear my log. I think that is why implements are limited to their working speeds. I think the way that FS17 works is slightly different. And that may well be why implements are limited in terms of speed. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Let's just toggle. Like no HUD mode. Ka-choo! No HUD. Matt, that's not actually... well, that is a glitch. The center of gravity in the Cedars is off as well, so I mean, that could be adding to the problem. The center of gravity seems to be set a bit too high, so they do like flopping over when they're detached. Matt, you got two choices. Do you want to... Black Agri, figure out something to do. There's tons of stuff to do on the server, most likely. See, Agri, man. So, Matt, you got two choices. Do you want me to reset it, or do you want to try and just nudge it so that it tips back up? Because I will reset because of glitch. Like, I don't mind resetting due to glitch. Now, if I reset it, Matt, you will have to refill it with seeds. That's the issue there. Okay, just so you're aware, you'll have to refill it with seeds now. So that'll be in tools. That's the one I'm using that is just highlighted there? No, that's the other one. Lovely. Where is the reset point? The reset point is where? Because I never actually... Ah, it's there. You try and rejoin the server with a temporary password. Yeah, Monster, that tends to not work very well. I don't know if this is even seeding. No, it's clearly not. It's another issue. This seeder will run when empty, apparently. Welcome back, NHF. I'm getting really hungry. If I'm not careful, I might start getting hangry, and that's never a good thing. So I'm going to try and be careful to not get too hungry. Because we only got about 13 minutes of stream left. What is our like count at gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen and Ford and Dan? Who's taking over at 7? I don't know. Weekends are a bit weird now. I cut my beard off. I did. Well done for noticing, Epic Ben. 130. We're 20 short. Doesn't look like Old McDonald's going to get played at all today. No problem, Matt. Landy ain't streaming, he's in Canada. Doesn't stream on the weekends when he's in Canada. Gotta get your... There's tons of trailers on the server, Black Agri. I shouldn't need to buy more. Should actually be in excess of trailers. Peter wants to get 140. That's perfectly fine by me. As Monster's joining the game, please don't ban me again, Monster. Be nice. Be gentle. Because I broke the sound. Hello, Mr. Lins. There's a bit of lag going on, but it's fine. Triggy's left the server. Come on, free. Huh, okay. Fuel for a minute. I hope that's being seeded in barley, because otherwise I'm just going to be making a mess. Why is Field 41 partially planted in wheat? GD, I think there's no streams planned immediately after me. Welcome back, Laserbeam. Now, the question now is, did I screw up or did somebody else screw up? I'm guessing it's somebody else, because 44 is all barley, which is good. See you, Peter. Enjoy your dinner. I was the one before I started messing with the Zeder. No. I was in field 44, so it's fine. I didn't screw up field 44, it's field 41 that's screwed up. You seeded barley yesterday. Somebody seeded wheat. Who's behind me? Matt, limit yourself to about 7Ks. 7 kph. That seems to prevent the jumping for the most part. And that's about 3 miles an hour. If you're working Imperial. It's slow as hell, but it works. It's a working issue. It's an issue you can work around. Anyone know where the lever is? No, check the map. Hang on, has this not been seeding this entire time? This hasn't actually been seeding this entire time. So the jumping issue is much worse than I thought. Oh my god! I can fix this permanently. So the issue is solved now. It's terrain response. These things conflict with game response or terrain response, which for those of you on console, you might be interested in knowing that's in the game. On console, it's in the game. Something Giants put into the game. So, I would count it as a basic function of the game. These things conflict with it. That's what's causing the problem with the Cedar. Do I like the mods from the contest? Most of them haven't really impressed me, Black. The ones that have impressed me very well. The ones that haven't impressed me too much have either been or bad. And this Massey pack is unfortunately falling under bad right now. The 4-wheel drive on. I have 4-wheel drive on. The issue is the Cedar is conflicting with terrain response, which Fahy, that's why you didn't notice it in the T-dub. Yeah, ground response even. That's what it is. It's conflicting with that. The 4-reel module ground response, there's a direct conflict there. Which Black Sheep need to fix. That's Black Sheep's problem. Black Sheep need to fix it. If it's in the game code on any platform, it is in the game. It's in the game code on console, therefore it is in the game. So Black Sheep need to fix that. T-dubs were the star of the contest. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so white. Yeah, it's because I got a light right there. Anyone live after me? I don't think so. T-dubs were the star of the contest. Yeah, T-dubs were the absolute star, and honestly the biggest letdown was these guys, the Massey pack. The absolute biggest disappointment of the entire contest is the Massey pack. Because I was expecting so much, and it just didn't deliver. Now, could it deliver on what I was expecting? I don't know. Did it? 100% no. When's the next stream? Next stream is on Wednesday. I'll be spamming mod spotlights until then. My normal schedule is completely out the window at the moment, just because of the mod contest, and that's probably going to annoy some people because you guys want Quentin's story. I'm going to try and get a video of Quentin's story out during the week as well. if I have time. Which I should, because the mod contest stuff is relatively easy to do. I should be able to make time to make Quentin's story at some point during the week. What else is there to talk about there? I think it's going to be the LT Master, I think it's called, is going to win the implement section. And it's going to be kind of between that and the T-dubs for the overall. I think Seasons it'll do well. I think Seasons will place. What happened to Sergey after the Stonehenge incident? Do you know, I don't really know. He ran off and I haven't spoken to him since. I haven't seen him since Wooden Leg, so I honestly have no idea. That's the simple fact of the matter. There is I haven't spoken to Sergey since the Stonehenge incident where he knocked over Stonehenge. He might show up again eventually, but he's gone into hiding now. Didn't find him. No. I found Ivan, and he said he hadn't seen Sergey for a while, so I don't know. Maybe Sergey's hiding in the boot of Ivan's car again. Seems to be his favorite hiding spot. But yeah, he's straight up disappeared. I take it you guys enjoyed that video, by the way. Because that was so much fun to record. That was one of the more fun videos I've done in a while. And the latest Quentin story where he's suddenly developed a speech impediment to allow me to think about what I want Quentin to say. They're so much fun to record because I get to just have a bit of fun with the game and just kind of go a bit crazy. And I'm playing within kind of an unwritten rule set, but it's fun because I'm making it fun. If you make the game fun for yourself, everything is fun. I got to watch it all. Yeah, that video I kind of had to the Stonehenge video. I had to play it in a very specific way. I had to record that in such a way that it was clear that I wasn't editing Stonehenge on the fly and editing it to fall over on the fly. And you're just recording short segments. I had to record that in such a way that you guys could physically see Stonehenge falling. For the entire joke to be worth it. And Quentin's videos, they're just fun because I get to be Quentin for a bit. And be a bit loopy. Or than usual. And with the roleplay, it's fun because if I want to have a comedy video every so often... See a Black Agri? If I want to have a comedy video every so often, like the Stonehenge thing, and like the way the Quentin's videos almost always are, I can just kind of put that into the story and decide, well, this is a thing now. Yeah, this is conflicting with terrain response quite badly. Who would prefer, Quentin or Sergey? Quentin's easier to think up stuff for him to say. Sergey allows me to do more stuff. Sergey's a bit more of an unpredictable character. I can do a bit more with Sergey. Quentin's a lot easier to kind of... You guys know I don't ever script videos, but to give it a word, to script... Quentin's a lot easier to script. Everything I ever say in a video is on the fly. It's just what I think is the best thing to be said. It's all improv. And yeah, I come up with ideas for like, oh, this video I'm going to knock over Stonehenge, for example. And that's the script, is knock over Stonehenge. Quentin owns the farm. Quentin does own Orchard Farm, yes. Which is why I'm playing it a bit... playing it like Quentin's Quentin's in charge of everything, because he is. And it's so much fun to do kind of improv acting like that. Because fun story, I'm not actually a voice actor. I probably could be. If, you know, somebody out there watching right now is making a game and you need a voice actor for free, even as a placeholder, I will be willing to spend, you know, half an hour recording some dialogue for you guys if you're making games. I'm more than willing to help, because I want to see great games coming out. Me, voice actor, I know. I'm such a terrible actor. But, you know, there could be a game developer watching, I don't know. If a game developer is and you need a voice actor and you're cheap, my price is free or buy me some food. One of the two, whichever you prefer. Role-playing videos are some of the best that I've done. I agree with you there, Wooden Leg. It's strange. Playing within a rule set gives me more freedom. Almost as good as Jeff. Yeah. Playing within a rule set like I do in the role plays gives me more freedom to do what I want. Give me rules and I am free. Like, how's that for a completely contradictory statement? The most freedom I have when I'm playing Farm Sim is when I've got specific rules that I have to follow. For example, Quentin has to be mental. He has to make no sense. He has to be completely oblivious to actual farming. Sergei has to use Eastern European equipment, or be very, very angry about not using it. Even the kind of caricature I do of myself, because that isn't, you know, 100% me. The version of me that I have. They can drive better than me, yeah. They might both be loopy in their own ways, but they got... What you guys don't see is the Quentin faces that I do. Because... obviously putting on a different voice, I do pull unusual faces. We're pretty much done, Matt. I'm going to be ending the stream in a moment. I'm just trying to get this to bloom and plant. I will be taking the server down later tonight and just taking terrain response off the server so that it works. Yeah, so the Masseys work. I'm going to just abandon this in the field. If only because it's my server and I can do what I want. I have to do a face cam. No, Wooden Leg. That would ruin them. That would ruin them if I did face cams. Hello, NATO boy. You're arriving at the worst time, I'm afraid. Because it is that time. It's actually after that time where I usually finish up. So I am going to call this a stream right here. It's been a fantastic stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you all very much for liking, subscribing, having a chat with me, and joining the game, those of you who did. I've really enjoyed it today. I'm going to go get something to eat because I'm really hungry. And my voice is starting to go a bit. I'll be back on Wednesday with literally something in Farm Sim. I don't know. It'll be Farm Sim though. Until then, I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Orchard Farm, on Dusty Cove. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Until then, stay safe. And goodbye.